Italy, Turkey, and Sochi, November 2023, where a powerful storm causes very large tidal wave and has a negative impact on various areas.
Today.
Russia says hurricane winds and heavy flooding have left about 1.9 million people without power in the south, referring also to Ukrainian. Russia's energy ministry says the worst hit are Dagestan, Krasnodar, and Rostov. In Russia's Black Sea port of Sochi, big waves have been seen battering the city's seafront. Footage has also emerged purportedly showing a 3-story building collapsing. Sochi, Russia, witnessed an unprecedented natural phenomenon as colossal wave from Sirius surged ashore, wreaking havoc on coastal infrastructure. In startling video shared by eyewitnesses, the immense force of the wave inundated hotels and apartments along the coastline, breaching the fence and flooding ground floors. The powerful surge also shattered fences and disrupted the infrastructure of a coastal park.
Весь этот дельфинарий, где дельфинов мучили. Он вроде...
Multiple waves were reported, amplifying the scale of this disaster. There, the 2019 of its village and towns have no power after flooding. The storm is also battering Moldova, Georgia, and Bulgaria. Near the town of Anapa, also on the Russian Black Sea coast, a cargo vessel was damaged. Several areas reported flooding in coastal areas. Fallen trees and other debris were seen on the street of several towns. A state of emergency is now in place in several municipalities in Sochi. The storm, which European meteorologists named Bettina, developed Saturday in the Adriatic Sea before moving toward Greece. The storm explosively intensified Sunday after the Black Sea, generating wind gusts near 75 miles per hour, wave upward of 30 feet, and crippling amounts of snow.
Вот, смотри, путь подмыло под нами. Охренеть, смотри, тут.
Reports on social media show ferocious wave and flooding in Sochi and Bakalfa, as well as a house collapsing in Crimea. News reports also show extensive damage along the waterfronts of Halkidiki in northern Greece. The news agency reported the evacuations of more than 350 people and nearly 2 million people without power in southern Russia, Crimea, and Ukraine. A cargo ship was damaged Sunday off the coast of Lesbos. The ship was on its way to Istanbul from Egypt when it reportedly took on water. A Coast Guard spokeswoman said that rough seas were complicating rescue operations. In Italy, several regions are again grappling with extreme weather. A strong windstorm damaged several resident roofs. Local flooding was also reported at several points. Not only that, the snowstorm also forced hundreds of homes without electricity this week. Strong storms also have an impact on residents' daily activities. In fact, many vehicles experience traffic jams on the highway due to the snowstorm. Many vehicles were damaged after strong winds hit the region in Italy. In Turkey, severe storms and floods over the weekend, causing damage and transport disruption in several cities across the country, while the coastal city of Izmir was flooded to the point of resembling Venice. Izmir, Turkey's third largest city, experienced unprecedented flooding, as torrential rain turned streets into rivers and submerged cars and buildings. The city's mayor said the rainfall was the highest in 80 years. He said more than 2,000 buildings were affected by the floods and urged citizens to stay at home. The floods also disrupted public transport and caused power outage in some parts of the city. The metro and tram service were suspended, while some bus routes were diverted or cancelled. The authorities say they were working to restore their service as soon as possible. The storms and floods also affected other cities in Turkey, such as Istanbul, Ankara, Bursa, Antalya, and Adana, where roads, bridges, homes, and businesses were damaged by the rain and wind. The Turkish Meteorological Service warned of further rainfall and thunderstorms in the coming days and advised people to take precautions. Meanwhile, on the northern side of the storm, cold air and abundant moisture were producing blizzard conditions in Ukraine, where snow drifted more than 6 feet high surrounded thousands of vehicles and caused power outage.
Вообще, короче. Всё, блин, море на.
Blizzard-like conditions also caused power outage and traffic jam in Romania, Moldova, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Moscow region. As the storm entered the Black Sea on Sunday, its pressure has dropped as low as 668 millibars, which is comparable to Category 2 or 3 hurricane. Its pressure dropped about 20 millibars from the previous day, nearly meeting the meteorological criteria for a bomb cyclone, which is a 24 millibar drop in 24 hours. Typically, the lower of pressure, the stronger the storm. The storm was slowly weakening and lifting north on Monday, with wind-swept snow exciting Ukraine but passing western Russia. Moscow was reporting snow and gusty winds Monday evening local time. Weather models show that wind could flare up again Tuesday in the northwestern Black Sea ahead of yet another storm that could bring heavy rain and snow to the region. Storm Bettina hit only a week after another storm wreaked havoc along Turkey's Black Sea coast. Massive Mediterranean storm brought blizzard conditions, high snow totals, and massive waves throughout Eastern Europe and Russia over weekend, stranding thousands of drivers and damaging seaside towns. A strong low-pressure system responsible for gale force winds of Greece